I am really sick.
It's my first time here. So if you can open the dungeon information thingy. So for this ranking, what is boosted is the time and guard breaks and L. But the main thing to notice here is that the time is boosted, which means that you want to clear the dungeon very fast. And one of the best way to do that is just to button floors. And if you look at the dungeon data, we can see what floors might be possible to button. And that's which are 2, 3, and 4. But I think 2 billions, like the max you can button. That's 2 times 2.1 billion. Yes, for one particular thing is the boss. Floor is the boss.
I guess for people clearing normally, defense is kind of high, so it could be difficult to clear for a new player, but obviously Omnimon just blows through this. Any meta lead probably just blows through this, so not really a problem to clear. If you are concerned about the defense, you should probably run guard break, and that might actually make your score better.
All right.
Yeah, so Dig
Oh,
built this team, and I'm stealing it. Uh,
everyone is
this
stealing it.
Yeah, everyone is stealing it, but this team essentially buttons 3 floors. It kills Sphinx with Yuha and Excalibur, which is a Void Pierce and 2 billion button, and it kills Anubis with Kohaku, which is just 2 billion. um, but this also kills Neptus, and since Neptus has 6 billion HP, the only button that works is Toto. So as you can see, 1 Toto on the team, and my team is also running Yor. You can also use another Toto if you don't have Yor, or if your SB is a little bit low.
And for the boss, we use Immortal. What's name called again? Immortal Pursuer. So the boss has a 20% super resolve, which means you need 2 gravities or you need 20 nails. And since
Yeah, so you have to hit all 20 nails, and then. By the way, we should probably explain what nail orbs are. It's just an added effect onto the orbs. And what it does is, for every nail that you match, it does 1% of the enemy's HP after your attack. So, for example, in this dungeon, there's a 20% super resolve. And if we match 20 nails and we hit the enemy down to the super resolve, the nails will kick in after the resolve activates, and it will deal 20% of that HP, which will kill him.
for just 6%.
Right here, the Immortal Pursuer, it is 6.64%. So good luck if you're rolling it. You probably already have it for free.
So
Yeah, so let's just go through it slowly once and then a little bit faster the second time. So on the first floor, we're just going to naturally match this ladder combo. If you're really good, you can probably throw in some L's, but it's not really worth it. It's just, combo normally here.
and you kind of want to aim for the maximum combos you can get on this floor.
Yep. So your goal overall is to get a 15 combo average. So obviously, if you get a 14 combo board on the boss, which is RNG, we'll see that later. You want 16 combos on floor one.
And the reason you aim for a 15 combo average is because the score is capped at 15 combo average. So
Yes.
any more will not benefit you. It will actually make your run slower, make your score lower.
Yep. So as mentioned, we button Sphinx with Excalibur, and we're buttoning Nephthys with a combination of a Gravity and Toto, and I've already used the Nail Orbs, so you can see them on the board. Now we're going to button Anubis with Kohaku. And moving on, here, since there's an Absorb on the boss, we use Aurea. And that also turns this bicolor of hearts and lights into reds and light, so we get a little bit more points. And there we go, that's 13 combos. Yeah, so your time debuffed, and that's the reason why we're leading Joshua. Also, the nails just kicked in. Joshua's just the fixed time lead. Realistically, it can be many things. Like, you could use Trya, the free tutorial leader. And, yep, that was a pretty... I wouldn't say that was a great run, but we got 260k. We should mention that this ranking is... JP cutoff was 245k, so this is very comfortably within the crown range. Yeah, let's see if we can get better. I mean, this is almost entirely dependent on Skyfalls and your board placement, so... Okay, this sucks. Whatever. Holy...
You will go fine.
Yeah, so my run sucks, I'm just gonna quit. I'll try again.
What do you mean you don't have enough skill boost?
He's not using the badge right now. Forget to change the badge.
Oh, you forgot on your Sarah's your thingy. Or not.
Alright, cut that out of the video.
But this free button team is by far the easiest team to crown. I refresh. think the 15 seconds of Joshua is a bit too comfortable, too comfy.
Oh my god, this board is awful. Yeah, so anyways, this is essentially just who can get a semi-decent board on both floor 1 and the boss and have very precise Skyfall. So my previous run was 13 combo average, this is 12, so obviously the score is lower.
But it's still higher than JP
Yep,
round.
still very comfortably within JP cutoff. It doesn't matter.
There's a thing that if you use Immortal on floor 3, the nails will be packed a bit more close together, which is might be nicer to combo. Because now you missed one nail. Yeah, so if you use the Immortal guy on floor 3 on a 5x4 board, there are 20 orbs here, so every orb here will be a nail orb, and then it will be packed more close together. And if you solve from left to right, starting from the top, then it will probably be fine.
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, this team really is just RNG. This is a pretty terrible ranking overall.
This team is a bit more optimized for Ls, but you don't actually chase the Ls.
Yeah, if you're matching L's, you're probably greeting a little bit too hard.
Then
This is mainly just if you Skyfall and L.
okay, the next team is 260k 2 button. I don't think any of us have made that, but we're just gonna glance over it real quick. So this is the video. Let me make sure it's showing up properly. Yeah, that should be fine. Nice. Shout out to Yukaro for the video on JP. Let's look at the team.
So for this ranking, you want 15 combos and you want to be very fast. But in JP, they didn't have any Todos or they didn't have any Immortal guys. So what a possible strategy is to Skyfall a lot on the first floor and then grab the last floor.
Interesting. So he's using a quad Skyfall active? Which active is that? 8821? What is it?
It's Izuko from Monogatari.
I see. We have that. So this is fully NAable, right?
It is.
What is I know 1181 11181 is Kohaku. What is the helper? Gladness? Or
Vision of Terra, I think, but it is just a fixed time lead and then with some skill boost.
okay, yeah, I think that is Platinus. Yep. Oh, he quit. Nice. Let me skip back to it.
But if you're missing some buttons, you could try this strategy. But the downside is that you have to RNG floor 1 very hard.
Yeah. And then obviously if you don't have the cards, you might be able to find replacements, but I am not the person to ask for replacements. Because I'm not very knowledgeable about this. I will
I
link
think
it.
only the
Sorry,
Marvel
go for it.
card and Kaishu are needed for this one.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, okay. Post, or I guess you can ask on Discord. either mine or comms on the ranking channel discussion. Let's see.
Maybe you can put your screen on
Yes, let me put
full
someone
screen.
else's stream up. Who am I putting up?
Your screen on the place where Miru's screen was.
Mine? Or are you guys not running? Because is Mira here? Or gotta run the next
He's
one
not.
is the okay,
So
I'll
you
just
can run
pull
the next
mine
one.
first then. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, next is the one button team. The one button team at 258k when you only have one of the available buttons. I see. Okay, so that is this one, correct? All right, so this
Correct.
one, yeah. Do you want to talk about this one real quick?
So the main idea here is that guard breaks still give you something. So what was it? And you don't need to button everything. What do I want to say about this? Yeah. So the thing here is that if you don't have the nail guy, you can still button the last floor, but it will cost you 3 actives.
Yeah. So the actors here would be first on series, Zeus and Hera, and then Nyx, and then Thanos. I see. All right. Let me give this a shot. Is there a floor guide, or do I just look at the video first?
You combo the first floor, you combo the second floor, and then yeah, you can also watch the video.
Okay. Let's give it a shot. Just let me know what I need to do as I'm playing. The
But
combo
if you have,
push.
yeah, just you kind of don't want to full combo this board because that takes too much time, I think. So maybe a bit, yeah,
Okay. What I do on
that's
next floor?
fine. Yeah, you also combo this next floor.
Oh, am I missing something?
But you forgot the VDP latent.
Where? Oh, Thanos. Nice. My bad. And
But
it's just VDP, right? Okay. Let's try that one more time, shall we?
but if you have no 50% gravity like Orlando or your or a Toto, and you also don't have the nail guy, then I recommend to run this build with Orlando friend.
Yeah. Okay. So you just go as fast as possible with combos, right?
Yes.
Okay. Whatever. Good enough. Okay, second floor, same thing?
Yes.
Very inefficient matching here, but it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, what do I do on floor 3?
Use your Reacher or the active on Kali,
And then...
and then you match that board. And
No,
oh, don't forget
Thanos?
Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, excessive touch got in the way. That's crazy. Anyways. Okay, what do I do on floor 4?
You use Kohaku.
Haku. And then floor 5 is...
Uh, Seraph, Zeus, and then Hera.
Oh, did
You're
my thing
playing the wrong.
overcharge? Something overcharged.
Yeah,
Very
something
fun.
off the charge.
Okay. Did I have that skilled up for some reason, or do I have too many skill boosts?
Yeah, you have the thing is skilled up.
That's
This thing is
crazy.
unskilled. So you with all since you have Octoray on your Orlando, you can also use a dark taco like dark hexa.
Okay, let's try that again. Dark Hexon. Hexazian. There we go. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Let me try and do better on the actual solving.
Since time is boosted, I think it might be better to just aim for a fast 10 combo instead of a full combo 14 that takes ages to match.
Like a VDP? Just
I just try to be as fast as possible.
good enough. Whatever. By fast as possible, do you mean like fully clearing a board or just like hitting the 6 colors?
Think around. I think you should try to aim for around 10 or more.
10 combos? Okay. Okay,
But
that's
what
fine.
I actually mean is like don't chase the last combo and
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I'm doing fine so far. Let's see. And Ricci, and then we'll land. Whatever. Go. We're good enough. Whatever. And then floor 4 is Kohaku, and then 5th floor is just left to right.
yeah, just left to right.
Okay, just no, don't overcharge the Zeus and Hera if you're making this one. But generally, for the tacos, you just want one of each color taco for the style points, right?
Yeah, you want each of each of one of you want one of each color, and you also want like the 3-color one, the 4-color one, and the 5-color one, and the guard break for
Same
team
as mine.
building.
245. That's like exact cutoff, I believe, for you. If Mira's still here, if you said it earlier.
Yeah, it is. I think it
I
might be
think
a
it's
bit
a little
lower
bit
than the
lower,
GP
yeah,
one.
but it's probably fine for. I mean, maybe it's. Oh no, it's JP is actually 250, 245 exactly, pretty much.
Okay, I know 100 left, but was if there is there a replacement for if you don't have the nail board or a 50% gravity? You just
Yeah,
find a
that's
helper, right?
if you don't have a 50% gravity and you have no nail thing, then you run this build.
Yep.
Because you give your 50% gravity on your friend.
Okay, that makes sense. Is there anything I could have done to improve that run besides like go faster on the first 2 boards?
Just get
You can
harder.
actually try to full combo the boards and see what the difference is.
I think I was going for full combo. Oh well, it's probably too slow, but just go faster. Yeah, Cookie's Guide to Ranking. And just go faster.
Go
Yeah.
faster, match for combos.
Yeah. Okay. The next strat is Tria. Mira, can you
Oh,
reshare or
I will share my
or
thing.
did you want to do it?
Second.
Excuse the technical issues. A very scuffed stream, but it's very usual. Anyways, let me pull up the Tria board while you can explain what it is.
So if you remember what I said in the beginning of the video, time is boosted and guard breaks are boosted. Which means if you master guard breaks very fast, it's good.
So,
And with
yeah.
Trya, you get a random board, but it's random out of 4 fixed boards.
Okay, I have Digijuice pulled up. Let's see. Okay, screen share. Okay, there we go.
So like Trya and what's the other gun? Trigon or something have a
Right.
very special active, which change the boards and they show a path with so many combos.
Oh, did your stream die? Or
Why did it die?
good question. Just try it again. Hold up.
Hold on.
But generally, Trya. The thing with Trya is the board that he makes is guaranteed to between the 4 different types of boards that it always fix that. So you just follow the arrow and then match the rest of it, the many combos as you can faster. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, you can see the board I have on screen on the YouTube. So this build still needs the nail orbs, which I don't have, but unfortunately it can't be on a friend because you need the try active. Yeah, you definitely need a friend try because you only have one for free. So yeah. I can't make this myself because I could not get Immortal Pursuer after 6 5 pulls, so it will I don't think I can do that. So I have to wait for one of them to screen share. Okay, let me pull that up. Okay, your screen. Let me adjust it a little.
I hope I really remember the parts, but it will be fine.
Yeah, and we can take 1 or 2 runs because I already took like 3 or so. So fine. All right, if you want to give it a shot, let's go. I'll.
So with this build, I tried to be very cheap, so that's why you see some farmables here, but you still need the Immortal guy. So it's not that cheap.
That's why I couldn't make it. So you match with the arrow, and then you match like a few extra moves to get the rest of the orbs. So there's 4 fixed boards that we can look at. We'll look at after this run, but
But with the arrow, you're already halfway through, and the rest is very intuitive.
intuitive. Yeah.
Like you got, there are not a lot of moves left over after the arrow. I mean,
Yeah.
so it shouldn't be too hard to memorize. I hope.
Hmm.
Or even if you don't memorize it, you can just brute force it.
Yeah, you can just brute force it. It's not. There's like barely any orbs left.
You don't have an arrow for this one, but it's fine.
Well, this one is more expensive because it has both the 50% gravity and the nail orb.
I think I messed up at the bottom.
Oh, that's fine. But generally, we can show it off later.
Oh, no, I also forgot on active.
Nice. Yeah.
But I think the 50% gravity and the nail board is the most expensive part of this build.
We'll play the video as we're going. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, we should also talk about like replacements for the farmables, but we can wait till you're done with your run. Generally, I think Ice Ogre was for the 2-turn cooldown, I believe, and it changes heals to fire. Let me pull up
But it's
Ice.
also Ice Ogre.
Blue Ogre doesn't have skill. Yeah, Ice Ogre. So 2-turn cooldown changes a fire to no changes fire, water, and heal. You need heal to fire on the last board because it's a bicolor of light and heal, I believe. So if you have any 2-turn cooldown that changes heal to fire, or you can farm this and skill this up, very cringe. That's why I didn't make it. But yeah, Red Valkyrie should do it, or something else. I think you said Merlin Rider earlier, but yeah.
Yeah, I think those are your only two options, or maybe something more.
And then what is Lilith for? Or it's not even regular. It's like Halloween Lilith or Wicked Lady.
Yeah, so you see a combo absorb here over here. That's 13 combos. We're not making that, so we need a combo absorb for it.
I see. Yeah, combo absorb unfortunate. So you said Namiel worked for this. It's extremely well, but yeah.
We're hasting 4, so it needs to be like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
So most people should have an Emil. So.
Then you put the Fortune Haste on Ice Ogre. That's what Dragon Knuckles is, I presume.
Yes.
And then Hexazeon and Excalibur are for the tacos, for the style points, as we talked earlier. And so is what's his name? Beatroy? Yeah, Beatroy. Beethoven. Yeah. And then what is the Zerag for? Zerag? The green
It
one?
is for 4 combos. For color and
Oh,
taco.
color and taco. I see.
But the green taco is already covered, so it's 4 color.
And then the Monster Hunter equip is also for tacos, right? Or was it? Was that called
The
again?
month.
Basil Typhoon. What is this for?
It is the 7x6 board fix.
Mm-hmm.
And it also it's for the 3-turn damage absorb.
Is the haste needed too, or no?
The haste is also needed. This is the only card in the game that does this
So
altogether.
you can't run this team without this card?
You can, but you have to pick another 4 haste option.
I see. Yeah. Well, anyways, team building is cringe, but if you think hard enough, you might come up with a solution, or you can ask. Preferably not me, because I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. Did you get a crowning score in that run, or?
I got to 42, and that is crowning in an A, but not in Japan.
Yeah, that might get kicked out. Percentage is that like 4, 5?
I don't know.
Mira, what do you think like NA cutoff would be or will be? Any guesses or?
I was actually expecting it to be a little bit higher because we have better tools, but now that I look at it, I don't think we're going to beat 240k.
240? That low? Damn. But again, this is a unfixed, so it's a way more cringe. So I understand if you don't want to play it. I don't want to play it normally, but here we are, a new series.
I actually think we only have better tools to crown, but not better tools to top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think top 3 teams, I mean, they all kind of suck.
We can look at that
They're
at the end.
all extremely RNG dependent, so I don't even think it's worth it.
So for the try solves, I found it easier if I understand what I'm doing instead of just doing a retrace, but we can go over that after you finish your run. So let me pull up the try boards. Credit to this user on Twitter with the post. Just let me edit that to make it more
Yeah,
viewable.
the Twitter guy inspired me to make this version.
Okay, I have to edit this. Hold up. I'll wait till you finish your run first, because it's gonna like not show. What what score is that?
I think 245-ish.
Oh, 247. Nice. Okay, let's look at the Twitter post. Let me adjust this real quick.
I can also go to end.
Yep. Okay, so unfortunately we can't make his team because or his or her team, because we do not have 9731. That is a gun that we did not get. Very unfortunate. But anyways, let's look at his retraces. So there are 4 possible try boards. The first one, let me.
I think the chat is in the way of the video.
Oh yeah, let me. Oh right, let me shrink this a bit. Again, very scuffed, but then there's multiple tabs. So okay, let's try that again. Okay, first board. So he's following the arrow. Just to heal orb over. Okay. He missed no combos with that one, but you can generally tell the glance based on where the arrow is. Alright, next one is the second one. After you finish the arrow, you're going to continue on the pattern for the red orb, match dark, and then cascade the wood and the heal. Okay, and the third one, much shorter arrow, but here you basically just finish the dark combo and match the rest of the, yeah, just cascade the rest. And the last one, also very short arrow, but yeah. Okay. Looks interesting enough. Okay, let me go to Endless and try and do some of these. Get it? Try? Try? Try?
The nice
Anyways.
thing is that the arrow is like 80% of the thing you need to do. You're in the wrong endless.
Oh, let me turn off that. And yeah. Okay, let's use the wrong endless. Oh, does it need to be
Yeah,
7
you
by
need
6?
to do
Yeah,
7 by
7 by
6.
6. Gotcha. 6. Let me move chat out of the way. Alright, let's see what board I get. This is the longest one, so you should probably have these open. Like, is there a resource that shows like a full pathing? If not, you just have to study it.
It's
Anyways,
just this Twitter videos.
do that. Do the arrow as fast as you can, and then try and go for the so down over
So
here, and then
make the dark, and then
make
make
the
the green
dark
on top.
cascade the heal in the green. Yeah. I would play this in the ranking if I actually had Immortal Pursuer, but I could not get one. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Okay, this is the shortest one.
So you follow the arrow for this one,
Follow
and
the
then
arrow
make
as fast as you can, and then make the
the
red,
red,
make the
make the
dark,
arc, make the dark,
and then I'm
that's
just
it.
brute forcing the rest. Yeah. That is not the solve, but
That doesn't
it kind of doesn't matter.
that much.
Yeah.
As
I
long
did
as you're
most.
fast enough.
I matched one extra combo than needed, so yeah. Okay, let me rehaste my things. I forgot I didn't need a 7x6 that I sewed for 7x6, which I did not need, but let's see. Okay, this one again. Let's see if I can do it faster this time. So let me watch this again.
You
Match
follow
that.
the arrow, make the red, then the hard, the dark, and go.
Stop, but oh, that's fine. Whatever. Anyways, practice. We have endless for a reason. Very, very funny. Let's get to 4-turn haste. Practice the boards. See if we can get a different one this time. This is the long one. If I pull this up. This one is the longest one, so most of it is already done. And then you just want to make the dark, and then yeah, this one is the easiest one in my opinion. But it's still the same board that I already have. If I can get a new one, let me reset. And then you also sit there. So you go first. Yeah.
You can also just memorize one board and hope you get the same board every time.
Easy. Yeah. Anyways, you also had a Kaito L board on your post. So what is that one for specifically?
That one is more for people who wanna try to make top 3 build, which we're not going over
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't made a build for that one.
Let's replay it.
But
See-
if you remember, in the beginning, Ls are also boosted. So if you use Kaito, you can make a lot of Ls on the board.
Okay, let's follow along.
But I think the thing is that Gojo is just faster.
Gojo. And I am out of time, so I think I messed it up, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna practice that because I'm not gonna use it. But that is one of the options. Yeah, but anyways, 4 triboards. Try and get them, I guess. Try and practice it if you have both of these. Is the triboard better in terms of score wise, or
I think the try build gets like 240 to 250-ish.
so ideally if you have the button team, make the button team. If not, try to roll Immortal Pursuer if you don't have it, because these are also quite expensive. Oh, a new one. Let me see the new one. Let's see this one. Okay, let's see. Do from
Yeah,
here. So match this first, and then I want to move over. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm just brute forcing the rest. Yeah, you just brute force these if you don't want.
you missed the hard one in this one.
Oh,
No guard
oh
break
well,
for you.
that's crazy. Anyways, yeah. Let me use my last one, and then last 2, I guess. Oh, same one. Okay. Okay, I'm
You
just
have to
gonna.
go for this one. You have to go up like a circle. So you follow the arrow. You go to the right until you hit
And up.
almost the red, and then you go up and then down.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense than what I was doing. If I get it again, I'll try it. I did not, but this is the easy one, so I will just do the easy one. If I can actually make it. Whatever, good enough. Never mind, I fucked it up. It's fine.
You
Okay.
also missed the arrow part.
anyways, retrace practice. You gotta practice. Ah, my god. Okay. Well,
So
anything else we gotta talk about now?
I think the final recommendation is if you can make the free button team, make the free button team. The team is actually quite flexible, more than whatever is on the picture. Like you can drop all the L's and still be fine. If you don't have 3 button teams, you can try the 2 button teams, or you can try the graph team. And if everything else fails, you can hope on the triad team.
yeah. Very cringe ranking. But let's see top 3 teams. So, you
So,
want to talk about the top 3 in order to analyze it a little bit?
so the thing is that I don't know what number 1 is exactly doing, but he's like the top player.
yeah.
I mean, essentially, what he's doing is he nat combos a few boards and he uses Gojo and does the L solve.
And his net combo is as fast as my triad solve.
And he needs a lot of Skyfalls. And not just normal Skyfalls, but like matching bonus Skyfall. So he needs to Skyfall L's. But anyways, number 1 we can't make because they have an equip that we don't have.
It's the
But
guy with
number
under Gojo, right?
No, we have that one. We don't
no,
have
the
the Iron Nail one.
the
It's
one
the
under
on the board.
Starstar, the 4th one.
Ah.
Which is a damage absorb void and 4-color Skyfall. You can see how that could be handy for this ranking, especially if you use it on the boss. And number 2 is actually NA friendly. It buttons 2 floors, right?
It
And
is one button.
sorry, it only buttons 1.
Wait,
And
yeah.
this build is absolutely garbage because you have to Skyfall a lot of combos, and it's extremely RNG.
Very funny.
Not to mention Muriello. For those of you who played the Sylvie ranking, you would probably know how bad Muriella is.
Nail
To the point, yeah, well, to the point where it was so bad, I don't even think top 3 used it.
I can't spell her name.
It's the other Y.
Anyways, third place. What about that one?
That's two button team, and we can also not make that because we don't have iron nail.
I cannot find it. Oh well, it is what it is.
It's
M
from
Y
Orchestra
R.
or Relic.
Oh, Relic. That's
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that,
I mean, there has been one player who is insane enough to run Muriella in NA, and they are 273K.
damn.
So, if you want to get number one, you have to beat that guy.
Damn. That's someone you can review, or
I mean, they posted their score in comms. It's MJ. Of course, it's MJ.
of course it's MJ. Yeah. Anyways, good luck if you're going for this. Very cringe ranking, but yeah.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
think more likely than not, top three is probably already dead because the amount of RNG you need to land a score above 270 with a team like this is just not really worth the investment, especially with all the farming that's required for GungHo this week.
yeah. Well, we'll talk about GungHo review on the GungHo podcast this Saturday. Join us for that if you want. And then, yeah, let me try and actually crown with the 3-button team. Yeah. Anyways, you guys still have anything left you want to mention?
Yeah, you should just run the 3-button team, honestly. If you can't afford it, as Diggity already mentioned, he has like a tier list of the teams. Don't try any of the top three teams. They all suck.
That's funny.
I'm not I'm not even gonna show them because that's how much they suck. We would probably be here for hours.
Trying to get a crown
But
on that.
just not even trying to get a crown, just trying to get it clear.
That's crazy.
if so, like the number 2 team that
Oh,
makes a
I have
Gojo
one.
board on Anubis, which has a 13 combo shield. The Anubis board, the Gojo board is an 8 combo board, and you need to Skyfall 6 combos
Ugh,
from a
Hey,
natural.
you don't have
six
a Skyfall buff.
six combos.
And if you don't Skyfall the 6 combos, you just can't clear. It's not even it's
That's
not
funny.
even about getting a good score. It's just you can't even clear.
Damn. But oh yeah.
Actually,
Right.
Go first.
for this free button team, I think Priscilla is like not the best choice for this one. I picked her for the L, but we don't. L is kind of overrated for this team. So picking someone like Seal might be better for more consistent damage on the boss.
CL, like Valkyrie CL?
Seal.
Which one? Like which color? Either or
The,
red?
The light one
the
or the
light
red.
light.
Light. I see.
But
Slow.
it's a minor thing.
Oh, and by the way, this is definitely
Very
the
cool.
in-game pad monster search, right? Yeah. That image? Definitely. Did I not change? I did not change it. What am I doing? I changed the wrong equip. Okay, I'm cooked. Hold on. Anyway, I'll do that later. But anyways, yeah. I think that's about it for us. Yeah. Current cutoff in JP is 245. Yeah. I think I'm safe with where I am right now. Yeah, but I will try to go for a better score. And yeah, very cringe ranking. Hopefully, you said the next one is fixed, right?
We don't know, but hopefully.
I think it is probably a fixed one. It, it should be like the 6,200 download thingy.
No crown on. This is a crown, sir. Sir, not a good crown, but it is a crown, sir.
It's okay. We got my first try 260K from the
Yeah,
3-button, so
yeah, very
that's
nice.
good.
But anyways, that's it for the ranking review overview. All right, fine. I'll do one more run. If I don't clear, then it is what it is. Let me actually fix my name equips. I'm not cooked here. Hold up. You guys are free to go if you want.
Should we also go over the replacements of things here, or
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
there's some replacements, I guess.
If you can, then please do.
I Most people I saw were obviously complaining about the buttons, but besides the buttons, Aurea, you could technically replace with what was it?
Raishu?
Kaishu? Dark Kaishu for a dark color heal break. And you could use Mary for a blue color heal break, but that's a little bit slower.
Oh my god. Hold up.
If you use blue color or dark color, you just have to change Priscilla or whatever your damage stick is going to be.
Whatever.
Maybe with dark, like if you DDC total, it'll do enough damage. But yeah, I don't know. You have to figure that out.
You
Yeah, let
can
me actually
also
go.
just
Oh, go.
you can also just run with a light and a heart bicolor.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's also fine, or use like Metatron.
I think I was suggesting to someone if you just lose the extra red matching points on the boss, you could just run something like in GungHo collab. There's this girl with a bunch of 10 combos that's light. Hikari 11906. You can just use that.
Ari is from GungHo or what's the other one? Digimon.
From GungHo.
And it might also be better than to change your Pixel Joshua fan to like a Trier or someone else. Because you're not
Uh,
matching the red combos on the final board.
you can also get something with just more SB than Joshua, or you can also remove Sakya. I think we mentioned, or no, well, Dig mentioned before you could just use Onubis.
What is it board? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think you make an L on the bottom with the
Yeah,
bottom there,
in that case,
or on the
either
top.
make the L on the top or on
And
the
I
bottom.
missed a nail. I'm so cool. Okay. Let's try that one more time. But that's about all the replacements you can talk about for the
Uh,
three
I
button,
guess
or
there's more. I mean, uh, if you don't have Kohaku and you're using another total, you have no blue attribute. So obviously, series can be replaced with something with more SB. My recommendation earlier was to use Yamza,
Yamza from
which
Slime?
yeah, from Slime. So in base form, he has 7 SB, which is less than series, but he has the blue and dark combo matching awakening. So you can just use you can replace Yogg with that as well.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Um, in that case, total does a little bit less damage, so you could replace the VDP latent with more physical killers, and you can move the VDP onto Durga. I checked if Durga was replaceable. It is, but realistically, it doesn't really make much of a difference. I think Batty was a decent option from Chalice. Besides that, yeah, not too sure. I was looking at Hinata from Slime, but that's
Is it too
the
slow?
CD is a little bit. No, the CD is a little bit bad. Not not the equip, just the base form for the
Oh, baseball.
awakenings. Yeah, the only difference is she has a light L, so if you remove Sakya, you can still have light L on your team.
Durga should be pretty common in most people's
Yeah.
boxes.
What else? I guess yours replaceable by second total. You could also run Orlando as your leader.
No, because you cannot 2-button with Orlando.
Oh
Or
yeah,
3-button with Orlando.
you can 2-button, right?
Yeah, but
Okay, can I
But
actually
yeah,
match these name nails?
you can 2-button, run a 2-button team, run Orlando, and just use a 7x6 on Neptus.
Okay, let me actually
all
match this. Perfect board. Let's go. I don't have to worry about nails. Am I finally not cooked?
And then yeah, you can use something like Hinata as well for your button, but obviously Hinata is ridiculously slow, so
250.
it's not
Yeah.
ideal. But
1.2.
Oh, you actually hit 50.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but we've proved already that you don't need to be that fast to get a decent score in this ranking. So
You just
you
need to
can
be
still
way up.
probably crown with Hinata.
Yeah.
And I guess Raw and Horus is another button option. Technically, that's rollable right now, but you shouldn't roll for it.
Yeah. And then for Trya, any other, or well, we talked about Trya. I think we're fine. Anything else we gotta go over?
I think we covered most bases.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, so much for joining us in chat, and thanks to Elmira and Digi for joining me for the ranking overview. Again, we have 4 days. 3 days. That's like 4 days, but yeah. And then there's also GungHo collab. So yeah, get a crown. If not, just clear for the sun. Yeah, that's it. Very cringe ranking. I like Fix better as usual. Anything else you want to say before we end?
If you want to freestyle this, just make sure you one-shot every floor. So for floor 3, you use like Orlando, your Todo, and then maybe a 7x6 active. And for the last floor, you use like the Immortal guy, or you use Zera and 30 and Zeus first. And it should get it down to 20%. And then you combo something.
Mirror, anything else?
That's it.
Yeah, not really. I think we covered pretty much most of the ranking stuff.
All right, then that's it for the ranking overview number 2. Thanks, guys, so much for joining us, and remember, like and subscribe.